Alright, hey guys, I'm back again to do my last video for today. This is kind of different than any video I have done. This is not an order that I paid for. This is from a company that is not yet open. It's called the Scent Shot Depot. The owner's name is Kara Kelsey, and she had posted in one of the wax groups a few weeks ago asking for a few testers for her wax before she launches her company. She wants to test things from some other people. She's been testing for a while, but so she asked for people who would want to test and give back feedback, and I was one of the people that commented and was chosen. So she sent this out. I think I received this on Saturday, I received this on Saturday, and I was just blown away immediately by the scent description, everything. I was loving these. So I messaged her and asked if she would mind if I made a video first before I begun to melt these and test them out for her. And she said that she didn't mind, but just so you guys know, her company is not open yet. She's still finalizing testing and all that. So if you are interested after the video, keep your eyes peeled for any information regarding her company. But for me, this is pretty exciting. I was blown away by the way that it became packaged and just the scent shots by themselves and just everything. So to get started, it did come in a padded flat rate envelope, and it came in this this bag here with her label, Scent Shot Depot, and they were packaged very nicely, and this bag was folded over and sealed. I know it doesn't really showcase how beautiful they were, but it was packaged very nice. It also came with this letter, which I thought was really cute. It's a little, bent up because of me, but it did come in pristine condition. So I opened the letter. This is what I see. I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Hello, and thank you for participating in my wax testing. My name is Kara, and I began making candles in 2009. I started with palm wax candles, but switched to soy wax several years later when the controversy over the use of palm-related products was brought to light. I also began making soap and bath and body products in 2011. I have since stopped making soap and bath and body and now only make wax products. Enclosed are 15 different scent shots in this wax tester order. 14 of them have the scent name on them, and one is a mystery scent that I kept the name secret so that I can get your feedback as to how it smells and your opinion of the scent is. Listed below are the names of the 15 scent shots that are included. The scent descriptions have been intentionally left out so that you may give your thoughts and opinions of the scent without any prior knowledge of what it should smell like, with the exception of the name on each scent shot." And then all the names were listed. And it says, "Note, my scent shots are a Parasoy blend that works best in a 24 watt or above warmer. Thank you again and happy wax testing. I hope you enjoy my wax." So this just blew me away. This wasn't computer paper. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of shiny. This is higher quality paper. So I just feel like her presentation was really cute, especially for testing. I feel like her attention to detail is really nice. Like I said, her name is Kara Kelsey, and any interaction I've seen of her in the group or that I've had with her myself has been positive, and she's really sweet. So I'm really excited about her company and doing this for her. So to go ahead and get started, these are 1 ounce scent shot cups, and I love them. I have the scent description facing forward, but on the back of each is the logo. I'm not sure if this is her permanent logo or if this is just what she put on there for now, but either way, I think it's really cute. It's a unique name. I like that it's Depot and not, tarts or scents or melts or, it's a little bit different, the Scent Shot Depot. So I just really like it. And they also all came decorated on the top. So this first scent here is Wild Berry Melon Swirl. Let me see if I can pop this one out. I don't know if I'll pull them all out to show you, but because they're all one color, they're not, two-toned or anything, but 1 ounce scent shot. And I personally prefer 1 ounce scent shots over 2 ounce because they're just ready to go. Just pop them in. You don't have to worry about cutting them. Is it the right size? Whatever, just pop them in and you're good to go. So I really hope she does keep these, even if she has it to where you have to buy a couple of them in one scent. I would just love to keep the 1 ounce scent shot. So like I said, this is Wild Berry Melon Swirl. And this smells so good. You definitely get the berries, but that melon is really strong too. And I find that a lot of times melon scents aren't too strong. especially compared to some berries, but I definitely smell it. It almost has a grape scent to it, but, or no, not grape. That's not grape. Raspberry. I almost got like a raspberry. That's really unique. I've never smelled a berry or melon scent combined like this before. That one is amazing. Next is Cranberry Green Apple Blast. Maybe I'll show you guys while I smell the cup. So this green apple is really good, but you know, that's not, you know, okay, green apple, when you first smell it, you get that green apple scent, but then at the end you get that sharpness, that zing. I don't get that zing. It's like that green apple scent and then like a soft, sweet fruitiness behind it. I don't smell too much cranberry, but that must be what is at the end that's kind of making it softer, which is odd because cranberry is usually strong, but I definitely smell green apple. That one is really, really good. And strong. This is really strong on cold sniff. I'm not sure when these were poured. I believe they were semi-recent, but still pretty strong. Lollipops and Gummy Drops. It's cute. This one I get like a cotton candy scent. The lollipop isn't too strong. The gumdrops, I can't pick it out by itself, but it's definitely like a really sweet scent. And I swear I smell a little bit of cotton candy in there. This is that, you know, candy scent, but it's more of the sweet, creamy, comfy candy scent and not the smack you in the face, super strong headache candy. That's a candy scent that I just can't do. And this one's really good. Like, I feel like I could pop this whole scent shot in and it's not going to blow me out of my house, but it's still going to be really sweet. Next, this is one of my personal favorites. This is Watermelon, Airheads, and Sherbet. I love watermelon, so I knew this was going to be a winner for me. And that sherbet's really nice too. It's very fruity, very strong. She's got a great watermelon scent and a great sherbet. This is probably the first sherbet scent I've smelled and really liked and want it to melt. That's fabulous. Next is Mountain Dew Pound Cake. And I'd say this is about 75-25. Well, 60-40. You do get a lot of Mountain Dew, but that pound cake, you really smell that too. And it kind of softens that Mountain Dew so it's not super fizzy, which I appreciate. This is the first Mountain Dew scent that I've liked and want it to melt, so that's exciting for me. She's taken a couple scents out of this sampler and changed it. There are scents that I usually wouldn't want to melt and to actual scents that smells good and that I would totally melt. Like if I had ordered this myself and I just picked some random scents, I'd probably keep the entire order. And that would be a first for me. It's really, really good. Okay, this next row here, this is Brown Sugar Glazed Pineapple. I thought that was a pretty unique combination. And I love that color. It's really good. You get like a bakery at first. It's almost like a pound cake and a brown sugar. And then you get that sweet pineapple at the end. And it's not that artificial kind of gross pineapple that a lot of companies can get that's really strong. I think that brown sugar really subdues it, but I swear I smell like a bread scent in this. It's just really good. That pineapple is not overdone. This one was done very well. That one is going to be amazing. Okay, maple, bourbon, apples, and pears. Wow. So this one's really, it's like fruity, but it's also like a cleaner, like a fresh scent. It must be from that pear in there. Pear tends to have a fruity but fresh, clean scent. I get a little bit of maple. I'm not sure what maple bourbon smells like, but I get a tiny hint of maple, that sweetness. And the apple, I would say, would be either, it's not a MAC, I think it's a Red Delicious apple. And then that pear gives it kind of like a fresh scent or like a cleaner scent at the end. So it's not super fruity, there's like an end note that's just fresher. This one would be really great to melt in the kitchen or the living room. As soon as you tidy it up and you want something to smell really good, that would be perfect. Now, I thought this was so cool that she did this mystery scent to kind of test out, because I know it's easy to read a scent description and say, oh, I smell this or I smell that, but it's kind of fun to do this and be able to smell, like melt it and smell different scents and to report back to her. So it's cool for her for testing to hear what people have to say. Okay, so I'm not the best on trying to pick out scents, but I would say there's definitely like a sweetness to this. Maybe a sweet caramel apple, or let me smell this. Popsicle. I don't know. It's almost like a bomb pop. It's really sweet. I don't know why I said caramel apple, but the more I smell it, I get like a bomb pop. Like a popsicle. That one's really nice. I'm gonna just repeat myself. These are all really great. I was just blown away by these. So this next one is Snickerdoodle Latte and Whipped Cream. I'd say this is my least favorite, not because it doesn't smell good, but I'm not a fan of like Snickerdoodle scents, but it's still pretty good. I would still melt it. It's just like a really good coffee scent. That's Snickerdoodle. If you know that scent, you can, you know what I'm talking about, and it's not too heavy. I'd say it's about 30% Snickerdoodle that I get, but it's kind of like a creamy coffee scent. Just the kiss of sweetness. There's not a lot of sweetness going on in this one. Very strong. Next one is Lemon Cream Filled Donuts. This one is amazing. One of the best lemon scents that I've ever smelled. And that donut is really strong too. That is just fabulous. I couldn't say enough good things about this blend. This is perfect. Kara, if you're watching, please make this in mass quantities and use this to go with blends with other scents. I mean, this is just amazing. I've never smelled a lemon blend that was as good as this one. Next up is Root Beer Float. I was really excited to get this because I was just thinking a few days before I received this that I wanted to try a root beer scent. So I thought that was really fun that she included that. And yes, exactly. You get that root beer and it's very creamy at the end. You get the slight fizz in the beginning, but it's actually really good. I love root beer, so I don't know, for some reason this fizz is like exciting for me. It almost reminds me of being a kid. I think I'm gonna melt that one first just because it's so unique and I just really want to smell it. And then I'm gonna want a root beer float. Next is Creamy Peppermint Cupcake. This one's very good. That peppermint isn't overdone. You get a lot of the cupcake too. And maybe some vanilla. I mean, it's like a creamy cupcake. And the peppermint is just really soft and comforting, and it just mixes really good with that cupcake scent. That's fabulous. Very comforting. Next is Grasshopper Cake, which I believe is like a mint chocolate. I don't get too much mint. It's slight mint, and I can't specifically smell chocolate, but I know that there's a chocolate note in this, so. But I'd mostly get like a clean kind of mint, kind of dessert scent. Almost like an Andes mint. I would say this is my second least favorite, just because I don't care for mint and chocolate scents, but it's still pretty good, and I'm excited to melt it and try it out. This is Apple Butter Funnel Cake. And this one kind of took me by surprise. I didn't think I'd like it so much. It's like a fall apple. It's got a little bit of spice, but it's not, kick you in the face spicy. And then just like some comforting baking scents behind it. That one's really good. This smells like a general store or like a Cracker Barrel store. Very nice. And last but certainly not least, this is Caramel Apple Pumpkin Danish. This one is similar to that last scent, except it's not very spicy. It's just really comforting. I get more caramel apple than I do pumpkin, but I think that pumpkin would probably come out a little bit when it's melting. It's just perfect for fall. I think I might hold on to those two till one of the last scents, just till it cools off here, because it was almost 100 degrees today. So I'm nowhere near wanting to melt fall scents. So I'll save those, hold off, and I think I'm gonna melt a lot of these fruity scents. I'm gonna start melting today. That's why I wanted to go ahead and knock this video out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and melt Root Beer Float as soon as I close this out here and upload my video. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm really excited to melt these and give her some feedback, and I can't wait until she opens her company, because if these throw and just perform as great as they smell on cold, she would easily be a new top favorite vendor for me, something really fun and exciting. So hopefully, I'm gonna ask her if she doesn't mind me making a video after I've melted them and my thoughts on it. So hopefully she won't mind, and then I'll be able to bring that video to you guys as well if you're interested. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.